Hi, and welcome to Ask Pastor Steve. I will post these videos as I get questions. So if you have a question for me, please email it to Pastor S, all lowercase. So it's pastors@mtcnet.net. Today's question is, how do the seven trumpets in the book of Revelation work? The seven trumpets in the book of Revelation are part of a series of visions of seven things that John sees. There were seven seals that were opened on the scroll, there were seven trumpets, and there were also seven bowls poured out on the earth. And these seven things all signify God's wrath being poured out on the earth, God's punishment, God's just punishment on sinners on the face of the planet. And we will see tomorrow what one of the purposes behind that was. Now, some scholars think that each of these seven things, seven seals, seven trumpets, seven bowls, talk about different periods in history. Others think that they're talking about the same cycle of God's judgment. They're just, instead of talking about the progress of history, so that first the seals come, and then the trumpets will come, and then the bowls will come. These scholars say that they're all describing basically the same thing, the judgment of God. They're just doing it with different language, maybe intensifying it each time they talk about it, that sort of thing. You don't have to worry about which of those interpretations is true to get something out of the book of Revelation and out of the seven trumpets. Now, as you're reading about the seven trumpets and the seven seals on the scroll and the seven bowls, you might be taken aback a little bit because some of these judgments are indeed horrifying. But let us remember that the book of Revelation was written to persecuted Christians, Christians who were facing martyrdom, Christians who had loved ones who were martyred for the faith. And one of the questions that the book of Revelation answers is the world going to get away with this forever? Is the world going to continue to persecute and kill believers for no other reason than that they are believers? Just as, we have recently witnessed what we believe was the killing of a black man for no other reason other than he was black. And people are demanding justice for that. So the people reading the book of Revelation are demanding that God take action. Can the world actually just get away with this? They say, God, how long in the book of Revelation? And so we have some of these horrific judgments of God. And we will talk more about the seven trumpets then tomorrow. Okay, and remember, email me your questions. Bye-bye.